Camping Adventures channel, and I'm live from a wooded area on my property. Hope you're all doing well today on this Sunday, and it's a crazy, crazy world that we live in. There's so much going on that most people are unaware of, and I try and keep this channel about camping and adventures and food and not political stuff, but also it is about gear and it is about survival. Hello, my friend in Finland. Kind of wish I was in Finland right now. Anyway, the reason I'm doing this live stream is because 100% tariffs were announced against China, first of all, which, okay, there used to be an exemption about to $600. You know, why hurt the Temu shoppers? Why hurt the people that go to Walmart? I understand this whole trade thing and, this and that, and, America has no manufacturing base left, but really, it always seems about the little guy feeling the pain the most. $68 for Crocs, that's a Croc, okay? They were $49 last year. They're $68. What are they going to be November 2nd? $100? Who in their right minds would pay $100 for Crocs? 10 years ago, I got at Ollie's for $10. I digress. See this really cool cap light that I got? Oh, cool. Hey, Zacchaeus, maybe we have to hook up with your teacher and do a live stream together from Finland and Northwest PA. That would be cool. You could moderate. Why don't you arrange that? Anyway, see this? This is a really cool for $25. Ooh, that's cool. It works. Okay, there's the light. There's light. There's light. There's green. There's red. And yeah, I'm blinding you guys again. But anyway, that's $25. But guess what? Hey, Protogen. Hey, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Good to see you, my friend. Anime lover. Hey, you need one of these cap lights, anime lover, especially if you're watching anime in the dark at night. Yeah, it is cool, Protogen. I always look for cool, unique stuff. But here's the thing. This is $24.99. I've always wanted a cap light. There's a band for it that goes for it to be a headlamp as well. I'm sorry, you're just out doing things at night. I digress, even peeing. It's hard to hold a flashlight. But here's the thing. They had one, okay? This is so cool. I was going to go back to Sportsman's Warehouse, which is about the only real outdoor shop in my area that I could shop at anymore since Dick's got rid of camping and sporting goods. Walmart has, well, at best, marginal stuff, and Wild Bean plays fake camping. But anyway, they had one. They don't have any more. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Okay, anybody in the United States who is thinking about getting some camping gear, is thinking about getting anything made in China, get it before November 1st. I'm telling you. I wish I bought more silver when it was $28, $29 an ounce, and everybody told me I was crazy because, oh yeah, it's going to go back down to 18 an ounce. Okay, oh, we don't need more silver. You can't do anything with silver. Okay, all these young millennials are buying record albums and vinyls now. How'd they switch them from when records and vinyls were, I'm sorry, 10 to 15 bucks when they were released, to CDs, which were 10 to 15 bucks, to Spotify, which for 10 bucks a month, you can get all the music in the world, and it always sounds better, to get them back on record players, phonographs, whatever you want to call them, and now they're paying $100 for the new release of band XYZ. Well, you can't eat records. So anyway, It's crazy. And then China, no rare earth minerals. Well, guess what? We make semiconductor chips with rare earth minerals, but we have no processing capability. We have rare earth minerals in the United States, but with all the regulations, all the environmental stuff, all the economic stuff, all the lack of skilled labor and manufacturing, most of these mines are closed down. They've been shut down for environmental reasons. They haven't been dug up. There's land injunctions, and we have no processing capability. Okay, so basically, we have the minerals in the ground, but we can't touch them. And if we do touch them, we can't process them. But then China and the U.S. are going back and forth at it, trade-wise at least for now. And it's crazy because China is the manufacturing hub of the entire world, and the United States investment in China over the last 40 years has made them as such. And the United States did one thing: consume. But for people to consume, they needed jobs and livable wages. And, well, with the tariffs, with inflation, with CV, okay, people working 20 years are making $15 an hour because that's what they were paid back when McDonald's was making $8 an hour. Now McDonald's is making $15 an hour. People that have been working are making $15 an hour, and neither of them can afford $68 Crocs or $100 Crocs. And it's sad because most of us just want to go to work, come home, take care of our families, be good people, help our neighbors. So my advice to you guys, get what you need now before November 1st. And I'll get off my rant. I'm starting to sound like that guy up in Canada, only he gets 1 million more views. Thank you, Predagen. Anyway, let's talk about gear. First of all, you need flashlights. You need headlamps. You need something to see in the dark in case the power goes out. You need something if you're camping. And I would invest in what you're actually going to use. This is rechargeable. I got ones that use batteries both ways. Invest in freeze-dried food. Invest in a water filter. Invest in a good pack. Make a 72-hour bag with all the stuff that's going on. At least have more than 3 days of food and water in your house. These are my recommendations to you. If you can, have some spare cash on hand in case the ATMs go down. We are living in interesting times, and this channel is called My Camping Adventures. Okay? Yeah, I did, Zacchaeus. We're living in interesting times, but guess what? I know people that are just going about their lives. They don't even know. 1/3 of people in the United States are not even aware that the government is shut down. It seems like, I have to say, about 20% of this country is living their lives, living their good lives, making enough. Kids going to sports camp, college, having parties, going out in their boats on the weekend, whatever they do, vacations, totally oblivious. About, I would say 40% are just trying to get by, either on aid or working, and they don't have time to be aware of any of this. And the 20 or 30% that are just trying to have some kind of a American dream life and are working as hard as they can, and they're kind of aware, we're not in a position to do anything. So anyway, what I'm saying to everybody is, the more you prepare to take care of your own family, if there is a power outage, if there are shortages, if Walmart suddenly doesn't have all the stuff that's from China, Black Friday, you're prepared. Wow, that's cool. No, I didn't hear that. Anyway, yeah, you know what? It's Sunday. A lot of people are watching football. It's getting fall. The leaves are falling. But guess what? It's still nice out. We're talking about all this preparedness stuff, all the crazy stuff in the world. But here's my other recommendation, my other advice to you. Find something that you enjoy that doesn't hurt anyone else and doesn't hurt you, and do it. Okay? Volunteer at that local food bank. Join that local bicycling club. Go kayaking. Go axe throwing. Go bowling. Go downhill skiing. Whatever you like to do, take a break from the constant 24/7 news cycle that is hitting all of us. But just be aware as well, because a lot of people tune out. And it's my recommendation to you, anything you need for your camping adventures, you get before November 1st of this year. I'm noticing that the shelves are bare. For example, Duracell flashlights made in China. Gerber knives, a lot of them made in China. Gray Ale water bottles, manufactured in China, designed in the US. Even this headlamp. Okay? They had one. You think they're going to restock? The problem is that if these tariffs hit, companies aren't putting orders in right now because they don't know what their price is going to be when they hit the dock. And it's kind of funny that my channel is called My Camping Adventures, and I'm talking about tariffs, and I'm talking about shortages of gear. You know what? I'm going to be 60 in a few months. And, I kind of thought when I was 20, by the time I got here, stuff would be easier. And it's not. It's harder. When I got married, got out of school, got a job, bought a house, got a car, got a wife, went on vacation, had a lot less money in the bank than I do now. Didn't worry about it. Get another job. Oh, I could pay for stuff. Yeah. Now it's like, well, you got a kid, taxes going up, everything's going up, except your ability to earn. And with these tariffs, I don't want to see Walmart this Black Friday if these go through. But you know what? You know what's cool? I'm sitting here in the woods talking with you guys, and it's kind of all right. I'm seeing a bunch of birds on the ground eating bird seed. I'm seeing squirrels run around, and tell you what, sometimes I think the squirrels and the birds got it better because they're fed by nature, and, well, we're feeding them. But you know what? There's a lot of good people in this world. We're just all the ones trying to go to work and keep everything running. And, there's a lot of distractions. So I'm just trying to come back on and say, hey, do what you got to do. Take care of what you got to take care of. But be aware that what you're going to need November 2nd is probably going to not be there, or it's going to be a lot more. So get it now. Anyway, I've been in the woods for about a half hour, just sitting in a wooded area of my property trying to chill out. Started doing my YouTube videos again because, well, I talk to a lot of people online and around the world that are cool and have interests like me. And it's kind of like I have friends virtually all around, because it's hard to talk to people anymore. Like, oh, camping? Yeah, I would never go camping. There's bugs and it's cold. But guess what? You got to try sleeping in a tent sometime, waking up in the morning, having an eagle fly over your head while you're brushing your teeth, and listening to the sound of a cool stream right next to you while you sleep at night. Those are the things we've gotten away from the world. We've gotten away from having adventure. We've gotten away from exploring. We've gotten away from being interested in life. And there's more to life than just going to work, coming home, paying your bills, watching TV, eating Doritos, washing, rinsing, and repeating. Hey, Jesse. It was announced on Friday, and guess what? I missed it too. I was working, or I might have transferred my whole 401k to cash because I lost $2,700, and that was just Friday. Yeah, like I'm going to be able to retire. But because I guess China announced export controls on their rare earth minerals, our president announced that we're putting an additional 100% tariffs on everything coming into the U.S. from China starting November 1st. And with the tariffs that are on China now, I think they're like at about 40%. Okay, those Crocs that I bought last year for $49.99 are now $68. So I'm trying to do the math in my head. If that tariff goes from 40% to 140% November 1st, first of all, companies aren't going to place orders as of Friday, so the shelves are going to not stock right around Black Friday. And also those $68 Crocs, I don't know, I can't even do the math. Let's say they're 100. Who's going to pay $100 for a pair of Crocs? Yeah. And it's like everybody's doing it to everybody else, and it's like all the prices are rising, and all the people that, you know, I had to go get some prune juice, okay? Not for me, for a family member. It was $6.48 for a freaking 2-liter bottle of prune juice. I'm expecting $1.99, $2.99. What? $6.48? I'm drinking water, man. Filtered water, but I'm drinking water. What the heck is up with this? You know? And they basically, hey, you know, and I'm on YouTube, but I guarantee you people are not getting addicted to my videos. Hey, watch this streaming video, short thing, 15 seconds, you know, of a guy, I don't know, lighting his fart on fire. Who knows? It's like all of a sudden people are going to go to the store and there's going to be nothing there, or it's going to be like double the price, and they're going to not even know why. So I'm trying to warn people, get your camping gear now, get your stuff that you need now that's made in China before it's gone, because I don't think it's going to restock if these tariffs go through, and I don't think we're going to be able, well, 20% of the country will be able to afford it, but yeah, I didn't think I'd be at 60 having this video made. So, anyway, you know what? It is a nice day out. I'm sitting in my yard in a wooded area. It's peaceful. Leaves are falling, but it's still warm out. That's crazy. Let's talk about something else besides the depressing economy. It's 66 degrees, and it's the middle of October. I think last year at this time, we had snow. Oh, Zacchaeus, you know me so well. I still want to play with your toy submarine, man. A remote-controlled submarine, that sounds cool. But yeah, it's crazy out, man. It's crazy. I check out one of my last videos. I tried to find the road to Cranes Run. I later on took a hike that I didn't do a video on down the road to see if I could find Cranes Run. I walked about 5 miles in, kept seeing oil fields and gas fields. The trail kept getting narrower. And finally I turned around and hiked back and realized Cranes Run was down the hillside from the road I was walking, and I could have scrambled down there, but I did not find that easy access. And, you know, it's just peaceful out here. It's peaceful talking with you guys. Look, I got my hair cut. But, yeah, it's just peaceful out here. And it's like, this is what I thought it would be when I was 60 and I'd worked all my life. That I'd been doing a job that I've been doing so long and know people, and things would be humming. I could do my job, come home, hang out, go camping with my friends, go fishing, maybe go on vacation every once in a while, help some people out, meet some nice people, go places and try their pie. You know, just the crazy small stuff. I did have very good butterscotch pie and vanilla ice cream on Friday. It was pretty good. But there's a new place that I think I'm going to try out. It's called Nothing But Bunt. They just opened one up, and they're mini bunt cakes. I'm kind of hankering for a carrot cake bunt cake, so I might go try one of those later. And I might do a video cooking steak on my new grill. So I'm just trying to have some fun on this Sunday before a Monday where there might be a stock crash and we lose my retirement savings, or at least a large part of it. Because by the time I would call them up and I have to be at work, I'd say, hey, transfer all my accounts to cash. It would be too late. You know, I saw my account going up and I said, you know, there's going to be a top here. And I said that the day before they announced these 100% tariffs. So all I could tell you to do is stock up on some water, get some freeze-dried food if you need it, get some headlamps, get a water filter, get a nice pack, you know, get some essentials before you can't go to the store and buy them because they're all made in China. Oh, Zacchaeus, if I could virtually buy you a carrot cake, bun cake, and transport it over the screen, you would have one right now. But I'll tell you what I do. When I go get my carrot cake, bun cake, I will make a short of it for you, and you could at least vicariously look at it. Yep, get some chargers, man. Get some chargers. You know, it's funny. I keep a extra cell phone charger in my car, and I stick one in my wife's car. And they always wonder why I stick all this stuff in our cars. And then they both needed one. And I had one for each one of them, mine and hers. And I said to them, you know, you guys make fun of me having all this gear and being prepared and having all this stuff until you need it. And I think that's what society is, and like maybe your neighbors and your family and your friends are if you do prepare. They're like, oh, you're crazy. I had friends who said to me, I don't even know if we have a working flashlight in our house. But they have a lot more money than I do. But it's just not on their radar. I went to another person's house that's pretty well off. Their fridge was empty. Oh, we just go shopping every day, get what we need. They did not have a bottle of water in their house. I don't get that. And I'm done kind of telling people what to do. I'm done kind of tell my family and friends what to do. Because, to be honest with you, I said something once and did what I could. Yeah, you know, it's kind of funny that my young friend in Finland has a better head on his shoulders than a lot of the adults in our country. Maybe it's because he is living in a more outdoor setting and has to be more self-sufficient and realizes you might need some stuff one day, like know how to light a fire or get water or do something if the power goes out. But I commend them for that. And anyway, thank you for all the people watching. I think I'm going to go get some carrot cake and make a short on that. This is the My Camping Adventures channel. Please like, click, share, and subscribe.